May I come in, sir?
Please come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Dimple. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So your full name is Dimple Kaushik.
Yes, sir.
So why should you call Dimple?
The meaning of my name, if you're asking.
Okay. Anyway, anything else?
No,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
Dimple means should be giving smiles
Yes, sir.
with
Rejoice.
dimples, no?
Yes,
Pleasant
sir.
smile.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That you should be giving all the time. Smile. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Be comfortable.
Thank you, sir.
When is the interview?
So not in second phase.
Not in the second page. Okay. So Dimple, you are from a village in Delhi,
Yes, sir.
Palam village.
Yes, sir.
So when we talk of demography of Delhi,
Yes.
we see that we have developmental colonies
Yes.
like Vasant Vihar, this and that. And these are interspersed with villages.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what was the idea behind this? While the city planners of Delhi were making the plan for Delhi, why did they choose this kind of a plan? That they retained those villages interspersed within the developmental areas of Delhi.
Yes,
They
sir.
could have acquired that land also.
Uh,
Like for example, they have done for Vasant Vihar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, in my opinion, in a city there are big houses, big buildings. There are side by side there residing people in villages. So there is a theory that they are to serve them or the people.
So this has been to maintain the master-servant relationship, you mean to say?
Sir, to some extent, yes, because in slums in Delhi, we have seen there are slums. Slums are in the areas they're residing.
So the planners of India
Yes.
would have wanted that these villages should ever remain servants.
No, sir, not always, but they can get jobs, semi-skilled jobs, or they cannot remain unemployed. So
Okay, no problems.
yes,
So yesterday, the interim budget of India was announced,
yes, sir.
and there was something very special about the electronic industries.
Yes.
Can you tell me?
So I haven't read the budget fully, but
So there are key five highlights, no? Five key highlights.
yes, sir.
This is one of them.
Sir, the electronic sector get benefited from the PLI scheme, production
The
linkage.
PLI scheme is not there. It's an old thing.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Good evening, Dimple.
Good evening, sir.
Being a lady here, I thought let's have women-centric questions to you. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Government of India has been focusing for women empowerment
Yes, sir.
all this while. Could you just highlight three important schemes which have been aimed for women empowerment?
Yes, sir. Sir, firstly, the recently passed bill, which has become the act, to give
What is the
33.
name of that act?
Sir, Nari,
Nari what?
sir, some adhiniyam.
So anyway, read more. Tell me what are the features of that?
Sir, it comes with the sunset clause, and it is not a permanent. The provisions of the bill are not permanent, and it has that 33% reservation for the women in Lok Sabha is for 15 years only. So this is in this bill.
So is it confined to only Lok Sabha or is it confined? It is also extended to the state assemblies.
So to state assemblies as well.
First thing, come over quickly to the next one because I have many more questions to ask.
Yes, sir. So Prevention of Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act. to prevent the violence or sexual harassment of women at the workplaces, and so that they can feel more comfortable and be a part of the workforce.
Yes,
And thirdly, sir, the one-stop center scheme. So,
once what?
sir, one-stop center.
Okay, one-stop center. All right.
Yes, sir. To protect the women which are affected by violence, domestic, personal, at personal level and at the public level.
But did you find the women empowerment recently in one of these shows?
Sir, Republic Day parade.
Yes. And what was so special about it?
Sir, it focused upon the Nari Shakti. For example, sir, it talked about the so most of the tableaus were women centric and shows the contribution of women. And sir, women of all the three forces also
All right.
participated.
I take it here. I stop you here. Your father was in the army.
No, sir. Actually, LT is for late and not lieutenant.
Sorry.
Sir, LT is for
late.
Oh, I even thought it was for the.
yes,
LT
it was
for I'm so sorry.
mistake from
I'm
my
so
side.
sorry. I thought it was in the army. So I'll not pushing in the army.
Yes.
Coming back to your subject, I'm going to come out with four words, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have to quickly define all four of them.
Yes, sir.
Fishing, wishing, smishing, wishing.
Yes, sir. Sir, wishing is, these all are the cyber attacks, words used for cyber attacks.
Yes.
Sir, wishing is through voice calls and voice messages, and smishing is through SMS and messages.
No. Smishing. Yes, smishing is SMS, correct?
Yes, sir. And sir, phishing is through emails,
Yes, and wishing.
and quishing is through QR code.
Perfect. You've got a perfect score. Think of 2-3 schemes
Yes.
which you use on your day-to-day life.
Yes, sir. Sir, the application of Locker.
Yes.
So we are protecting our documents there.
All right.
And secondly, sir, scheme. Sir, I have been benefited by the Ladli Yojana of the government. So I got direct benefit transfer from that. So that scheme, sir. And sir, I also got benefited through this scheme Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Yojana because I also studied.
All right. Dimple, last question coming to you. There are many schemes of Government of India, about 500 of them with different names and nomenclature.
Yes, sir.
Would you give me 2 schemes which you think needs to be discontinued?
Yes, sir. Sir, the scheme can be restructured, but I don't think any scheme can be discontinued because I think they have been created for a purpose, and if the purpose has been achieved,
That's what I want to know. If it has not served the purpose, would you think of, does anything click on to you?
so we can take proactive measures to make it work and implement it in a proper manner.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dimple, in anthropology, there is a term called sapient and asapient form of organization of political systems.
Yes, sir.
What are these two? Sapient, what is sapient, what is asapient?
Sir, human beings are known as sapient. Sir, I'm not aware or really sure of this asapient term.
I'll frame my question differently.
Sir.
Headless and there is a tribal head and there are oligarchy.
Yes, sir.
So either you have old people having a system or you are having a tribal chief.
Yes,
So the
sir.
person where there is a head, there is a tribal chief, it is called a sapient form of society. And where there is a oligarchy, it is asapient. Does it strike any well in your mind now?
Yes, sir. Sir, in anthropology, we study the political systems and the
Yes.
distribution of the power. And sir, in that we have cephalic and acephalic. So, where the head is the tribal chief, or we have a one head. So we have this cephalic centralized system, and acephalic is decentralized systems.
So now, can you quote an example in India about acephalic?
Yes, sir. Panchayati Raj institutions are through 73rd and 74th Constitution Amendment.
What is the system of Panchayati Raj or this? Among the Jats, there is something called oligarchy sort of a thing.
Sir.
Panchayat they have hold. What is that?
Sir, Khap
Khad
Panchayat
Khap
kinds of
Panchayat.
things. Yes.
What is it an example of?
Sir, it is not in the Khap Panchayat. The seniors and the elders of the group takes the decision on the behalf of whole group, and so they do not have the legitimate authority. But the Panchayati in the Panchayati Raj institutions, the Sarpanch has the legitimate authority.
Okay, coming to religion, that is also a concept in anthropology. Has religion been done good for the society, or it is been done more damage than good to the society?
Yes, sir. So there are two schools for that. Some believe that religion has done good, and some believe that religion has done more bad to the society. Sir, in my opinion, I think religion has done more good to the society. For example, sir, in religion we have studied that study of the nature, and through this we are protecting the environment. And sir, for example, a tribal study, I have read this that Bondas, they kept the pots near their main door, and in that pots they keep food for uh, the birds of the areas. So I think religion is helping us in many ways, protecting the environment and maintaining the social fabric and maintaining the fraternity in the society.
But there is a saying which says that religion ends where science begins. And then the example which you are quoting was a time when people didn't have anything to explain those phenomena. That's why they started worshipping them.
Yes. Sir, it is still continued in the tribal society. They still worship the nature. And sir, the modern societies are also worshipping the nature, but they maybe not recognizing it. For example, Govardhan Puja and etc. We are doing that, and so it shows that we are worshipping nature and protecting the environment. And sir, religion and science go hand in hand. For example, when we were launching our Chandrayaan 3 mission, our scientists went to the temple for it. Yes.
Okay. Now coming to this, tell me this construction of Ram temple.
Yes.
Is it doing the good for the country, or it is having its divisive forces?
Yes.
As an student of anthropology, you should be able to answer this question and understand the implication.
Yes, sir. Sir, we haven't seen any communal conflict after the creation of the temple, which is a very remarkable moment for India. So, and sir, maybe this event can help India to more reunite with its people. There's a new wave of say be more vocal about our historical our civilization. So people are becoming more vocal about our civilizational values. So I think it will do more good to the society.
And the diaspora is also getting connected with India.
Yes, sir. And
That's okay.
it will also help us in economic terms also. The spiritual tourism which government is promoting.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dimple, you are a student of electronics,
Yes, sir.
BSc electronics. What is your specialization in that? What is all entails?
Yes, sir. Sir, we have studied digital electronics and semiconductors, microprocessors, it's mathematics.
And you moved to yoga. Why?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Any reason for that?
sir, I'm doing yoga since my 7th class. So,
Right.
yes, sir, I'm a state level gold medalist in yoga.
Okay.
So, yes, sir.
So you have interest. That's why you continue.
Yes, I pursued.
So you went to Missouri to check the place, or what? You
Sir-
conducted some classes there.
Yes, sir. I was a guest yoga teacher in Lal Bahadur
Oh,
Shastri.
so it was not intentionally you wanted to check out the place.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, tell me why this semiconductor industry is
India is finding so difficult to establish in India?
Yes, sir. Sir, firstly, due to the requirement of rare earth metals in the semiconductor manufacturing, and secondly, sir, the technology. We do not have that level of technology to manufacture semiconductors in India. And thirdly, sir, we are largely import dependent on materials required. So that's why India is not able to do well in this industry.
Okay. Uh, but why China is so much ahead
Yes, sir.
in this field of electronics?
Yes, sir. Sir, China is working well in the field of rare earth metals. Sir, it produces more than 70% of world's rare earth metal. Rare earth metals are present elsewhere also, but China has got the technology to extract the rare earth metals.
You mean say other countries don't have the technology to extract the rare earth?
Sir, they are not able to use it properly.
Can you think of the reason, any reason why China is able to extract rare earth metals, not other countries, despite the fact the resources, these reserves are available?
Sir, many countries investing in China. Now they are focusing on China plus one policy. But earlier, China became the destination for manufacturing.
Okay.
So maybe that's.
Okay, you were interested in contemporary dance.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what is contemporary dance?
Yes, sir. Sir, contemporary dance is a dance originated in 20th century, and it is the dance form between the traditional and modern dance forms. And secondly, sir, it is quite similar to ballet dancing, but in ballet dancing we are always on our toes. But in this we have pointed legs and sharp and vigorous hand movements throughout the dance form, performing the dance form.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Dimple, if you were to give an idea to us about a startup, in which area do you want us to have a startup and be successful?
Yes, sir. So can I take a moment to think?
Yeah.
So maybe cloud kitchen,
Okay.
food
What is
outlets.
it? What is Cloud Kitchen?
Sir, cloud kitchen are the independent food outlets which are performing very well as the demand of the food rises, and the new Zomato and Swiggy has made it very easy for people to order and just have their food in quickly. So it will, I think, work well.
Okay, you mean to say Swiggy and Zomato, just like that we have one more.
Sir, I beg your
We have Swiggy and Zomato.
Yes.
You are suggesting a startup which is just like that.
Yes, sir, but have an independent food outlet as well.
Okay, have an independent food outlet. Along with that, you have this marketplace as well. Yes.
sir.
Okay. Tell me, startups are finding it difficult as of now. Some of the startups, even as they start, within 2-3 years, they shut down.
Yes, sir.
What do you think this is happening in India?
Yes, sir. So, firstly, I think the issue of funding. So, and secondly, sir, the foreign direct investment is not much in Indian startups. And thirdly, sir, recognition to the startups. So, the startup culture is recently become very prominent in India.
But the government is saying that we are doing so much for the startups. There are so many schemes for the startups.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yet, there are certain challenges.
Yes, sir.
So you say that funding is the main challenge.
Yes,
Is that the
sir.
challenge, or is there some structural problem somewhere?
Sir, it is one of the challenge, but I also believe that we have just become the third largest startup country in the world. So we are working well also, but there are some structural issue that there is no easy clearance to the startups. We have multiple windows, so if we can have single window clearance for that, so it will also help, sir.
Okay. Do you know anything about core industries?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the core industries have performed not so well in the last month. That's what the data says.
Sir.
Yes. What is the reason? as to why they have not performed well?
Sir, firstly, due to the global fluctuations that is taking place, and secondly, sir, the private consumption is reducing, and sir, I can think of this.
Okay. Was it a guess or were you sure about it?
So I have read it.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine. You know NPS?
yes, sir.
What is the difference between gross NPS and net NPS?
So, sir, I'm not really sure if net NPS, if we remove the I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So good. Dimple, we come to the end of the formal part of the interview.